What's up, YouTube? This is AG Chopsticks coming to you, and I wanted to do a mail call really quick here and also show off my new obsession. Now, no, this is not my new obsession, but I did have some mail that I wanted to open for you guys. Let you know some of the pickups I've had recently, and again, obsession, addiction, way to spend my money. Not sure quite yet what we're going to call it, but that's what we're going to talk about. The first thing we have is we have a piece of mail here, and I do have my Roosevelt dime book. Now, these has books were not normally my thing to do, but Mr. Dirty Nichols got little mega chopsticks into them. She's got quite a collection compared to mine, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. But here is my Roosevelt dime book. Been doing a pretty good job at getting it filled. Actually, I do have a piece of paper laying around here. Give me 1 second here so you can see this a little bit better. Let's see here. So I've been doing a pretty good job of getting it filled. You know, we got a hole here and a hole down here. And that is actually it for holes. It's not the greatest condition of books. It's a little beat, a little worn, a little tattered on the edges here. But you know what? I'll take it. So we have a piece of mail here from, this is actually from Mr. Dirty Nichols. Let's see here what we have in this envelope here. And to AG and Little Mega Chopsticks. I love how she gets credit for everything. Thank you again, Mr. Dirty Nichols. Let's see here. It says Coin Karma. And we were talking about our books recently, mentioning what I needed. So I'm guessing this is maybe one of the things that I need to fill that dime book you see on the side here. So let's get this ripped open. We'll get this saved here because it's always fun to save letters you get from the community members. We got a little baggie here. And if you hear stomps, I do apologize. Little Mega and Chopsticks Jr. are on mandatory COVID break, so my house is a little busy. All right, we got a little envelope here. People like to pack things well. That's a good thing. So we're still opening. Oh, we do have a dime. And it is a 1952 Roosevelt. Awesome. And I believe from what he said, this is one of the ones that I needed. There is a mint mark on the reverse. Kind of hard to tell. But this is a 52S. So if I go to my book here, that was one of the two that I was missing. So Mr. Dirty Nichols, thank you so much. As you can tell, this thing is a little worse for wear, but that's all right. The book was, I believe, free or relatively inexpensive. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to stick it in that hole. Give it a close. And that means we only have the 1949S remaining to fill my first book, which is cool. Again, these are not in great shapes. I don't think I have any proofs in here. There's nothing that I'd write home to mom about. You know, according to the list here on the front cover, there's no key dates. So, it is what it is. Let's see, actually get that microphone lifted up so it's out of the screen there. Give me 1 second. There we go. Less shadowing on there. That will hopefully help. So I got this Roosevelt dime book. That is awesome. Thank you again, Mr. Dirty Nichols. I do appreciate it. We'll keep this with my other letters from YouTubers. So that is awesome. But that is not what this video is about today, even though it's really cool. And again, thank you, Mr. Dirty Nichols. What this is about today is my new obsession. And yes, I am going to call it an obsession. And that obsession is with commemorative half dollars. They are one of the more expensive things to collect when it comes to silver, other than Morgan's. But you know what? I had a couple. I had that great gift a couple of weeks ago. The link is going to be up here for that video. Actually, we'll probably put it up here for that video of the great gift from a fellow YouTuber, Michael McFerrin, and it really got me looking. I actually picked these two books up cheap. Normally, these are about $25 a piece. I bought the set. They were brand new, and I bought that set for, I think it was $22 total off of eBay, so I won. So let's show you what we have, and then I do have mail call to go along with these books. So, these are pretty nice. Where'd that little piece of paper go? Pretty nice books. Brand new. I mean, literally, these were brand new. I had to put the plastic in myself. You'll see it's quite empty right now. We do have a couple in here to start with. Let's stick the Mr. Paper behind there so you can see better. But for instance, we do have the 1952 Carver in decent shape in there. We also have, the one about this book that it's kind of frustrating and going to make it a lot more expensive is the fact that you have different years and different mint marks. So it's actually the full set and not just the typeset. You can see up in there, there is the 54S Carver up top. And then I do have my two Columbians listed in here. So in this book, out of all that can be in this book, oh, we do have one more, two more. That's awesome. We have the gift, the oh so amazing. Yes, I put it in the book, the main commemorative $50 from 1920 in mint state 63. Yes, it's in the book. Talked to my coin shop. He didn't think it'd be too much impact to it to have it in there, so I put it in there. And then we also have a, come on, you can focus. Well, that is a 1923S. So out of this entire book, we've got one coin, two, three, four, five, six. We've got a lot of room to go. The next volume, and the reason these are two volumes, again, they have all the mint marks and all the years, so you have to get all the varieties. It does go in alphabetical order, not in date order, which is kind of frustrating, but that's okay. We do have a couple of things in this book here. Let me throw our handy dandy piece of paper in the background there. You do have your Stone Mountain, 1925. We do have our Booker T. Washington 1946P in there as well. And just for giggles, I just threw them in here just to throw them in. I threw a Washington 82, both the regular strike, and it's kind of hard to, there you go, and the proof strike in there, just to have them in there because they were the most recent silver commemorative $50. So I do have a start to my collection. And again, I do have a mail call. I picked this up off a Facebook page. Not trying to spend too much, but I'm going to pick up things here and there. So let's see what we added to the collection. And I do appreciate people packing things well. I did open it just to check what was in here in case I had to return it to them. Let's see. I know I got this open at one point. Well, we're just going to tear into it because I don't care about paper. I care about what's inside. Outstanding. So in here, we're going to add to this collection the 1925 Lexington Concord Patriot $50. Pretty nice. That is awesome. Show you the reverse as well. Not the greatest condition, but I'm not looking to put mint state in here. Probably the only mint state ones I'll have in here is either one that's lower mintage or two that 1920 Maine, because the rest, some of them only have a mintage of, I think it's like, let's see, I have a spreadsheet here. Let's see if I can pull it up really quick while we're sitting here. And I'm going to load that, and while I load it, I'm going to show you the other one. We did also pick up, again, a 1920. And this is the Pilgrim, 1920 $50. So we're adding two into the collection. There's the reverse. Tercentenary celebration, 1620 to 1920. So we're going to take these, we're going to add them to the book and see what we get now. Again, this is not going to be a all in all-knowing book. It's going to take me a long, long time and a decent amount of money to fill it. So let's get this Pilgrim into the book here. We're going to look for P. 1921 Pilgrim is going to go right here. So I'm going to slide this out. And this is a little more difficult because these are brand new pages. I'm going to very gently grab this one and plop it in. If this was a better condition coin, I would be wearing gloves at this point. But as it's not, it's okay. Yeah, I know it's still a 100-year-old coin. I should be wearing gloves. Coronavirus, yeah, I get it. But you know what? For now, and I know it's upside down, it's hard to get that camera just how my desk is set up to show you that. So the Pilgrim's in the book. And again, we have this one to add, the 1925 Lexington Concord Patriot. Let's see. My spreadsheet open in the back. So we'll talk about that in a second. Lexington Concord 1925. Again, gently get this sucker open. Easier said than done because it's brand new pages. And everybody's favorite thing to do, rip open a flip, grab a $50 out. Nice. And we're going to add it into our 1925 Lexington slot and give it a cover up. Outstanding. So, those two coins, for instance, they weren't extremely expensive. They're in poor condition. If I look at my spreadsheet, and by the way, I'm going to take that spreadsheet that I'm working on right now, I'm going to put it down. It's a shared document. I'm going to put it down in the description. If you guys come across it and you want to see if I have it, want to help me out, fill this collection, certainly reach out to me. I'm on Seekers Discord. I am on Hydroconomist Discord, or my email address is listed down here below as well. If you want to help me out, please certainly do reach out to me. Say, hey, I have this one, or hey, I see this one selling. Are you interested? I might take a look. I'm going to try and keep it on the download for a while. Only pick up one here or there because, well, it's not a cheap hobby. So let's look, first of all, at this Concord. If I look at that, see, this one was 162,000 minted. So it's not one of the lower mintages. Looking at commemoratives, there were some that are only 2,000, max 2,506. So for instance, some of the Arkansas, there's only 2,100 of the PDRS made. The 1935 Boone, there's only 2,003. 1937 Boone, there was only 2,506. So the lower mintage ones are going to be harder to find as compared to some of your higher mintage ones. Are going to be easier to find. 1.5 million for the 1893 Columbian Expedition. So it's a little easier to find those, therefore going to be a lot more economical. If you guys want to see mintages and all that, again, it's going to be on my spreadsheet. That link's down in the description. I've got a full list of all the commemoratives, silver half commemoratives. I'm not talking dollar. I'm not talking Lafayette. None of those. I'm only talking silver half dollar commemoratives, 90%. I'll have a spreadsheet again down in the description to give it a look-see, so you know if A, what you have for mintage wise, or B, if you have any and you want to help me out, that would be awesome. The other one I added to this one again, where we go, was the Pilgrim, the 1921 Pilgrim. And if I look at that one again, this one's again 152,000. So 152,000 made. Just for giggles, Stone Mountain here, that was 1.3 million. So that's one of the higher mintage ones as well. So not going to fetch a great premium in that condition. That's probably in VF condition at best. Let's see, Booker T 1946, for instance. The one I have is only 50,000, so actually that's a pretty good one. The one easier to get is the 46S, which actually has 500,000, so $500,000. Actually, no, this Booker T has 700,000, and then Booker T has the S mint from 46 has more than that. So here's my new addiction. Again, mail calls from Mr. Nichols for that dime that we had earlier, and then my mail call for my silver $50, my commemorative. Thank you guys for watching. Again, if you see any out there that you think I might like, shoot me an email, shoot me a message in Discord. And remember, even in these times where it's really hard to coin roll hunt, finding things you want for your collection, patience is going to pay off. But when it does, it's a good thing. Have a great day, everyone.